Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cheryl Technology Channel. I'm your host, Chris, and as always, I'm back with another video. And this one's a little bit heavy. I've been contemplating things a lot here lately, and I've finally decided that overconsumption of content is bad. So there's a couple things that I wanted to say today, and some of you are probably not going to agree with me, but I work in technology every day, all day, and I don't know that it's good for me. I really don't know that it's good for me. So I'm going to explain why and all those things and get into it a little bit more. But if you would like this video, if you like it, if you don't have to. It's up to you. But I want you to really listen to what I have to say because I believe it's extraordinarily important. Things that I've learned, things that I know now that I didn't know back then. But anyway, let's just get into this video. Thank y'all for watching. And first I want to say that I'm very appreciative of all the people who have watched my videos and who support me, who like what I do, the subscribers. I'm almost at 100, but I really don't care about that anymore. I've spent most of this time trying to get to a point where I can do YouTube full time. I don't know that it'll ever happen, but that's neither here nor there. Um, I've spent probably the last 10 years, well, six to eight, trying to figure out what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I think that what I've ended up finding out is that what I thought I wanted to do has actually hurt me. And by that I mean technology. So you think about this. I go to work every day, right? I got a good job. It pays good. I work with great people, but I'm unhappy. And when I started examining this, I examined why I'm unhappy. Why am I unhappy when I've got a good job and all these great people I work with? Why am I unhappy? And I can only come back to one conclusion. There's one of two things. Either it's me or it's that. And it can't be that because it is a good job. It really, really is. They're a great company, good people to work with. But in the end, what comes first? My mental health comes before that. And this job drives me absolutely crazy sometimes. There are days when I just want to throw it up and walk out. I don't know why. I'm just, like I said, it's a great job. It's great people, but for some reason, I'm unhappy, man. I've tried to be happy about it. I've said, God, what do I need to do to be happy about this? But for some reason, I'm just unhappy. I don't know why. So that's really what I want to talk about in this video in particular, because I really want y'all to see the effect that it can have. And so I did a video. I've already done this video, much harsher though. And this video, I never released it because I didn't like the end result. But in this one, I'm going to do it a little differently. So the first point I want to make is that in this life, you get one shot. There is no chance for do-overs. There's no time for do-overs. Is chasing money and success going to fulfill you? No, it will not. You know, I've spent all this time chasing technology, trying to get better at it, and all I do is spin my wheels all the time. I spend most of my life learning new stuff. Now, there's something to be said about learning new things. There really is. But in the end, what really matters is not things, nor technology, nor knowledge, but people. We always forget the human part of technology. When a company releases a product, they release it to people. And numbers and stuff can't quantify a person. I have two sons, Adam and Isaac, my babies is what they are. They're not babies, but they're my babies. I have a beautiful, kind, wonderful wife that I love dearly. And they mean more to me than anything else other than God. He comes first, they come second. That's the way my tree works. So sometimes in technology they expect you to do things that go directly against what I believe in terms of family. Like to put my family on the back burner to get this running or this working or that. And I can't subscribe to that anymore, man. I can't. The amount of hours I put in last week was ridiculous. And it's not their fault, man. I'm gonna tell you, it's not their fault. That's just the nature of it. It's the nature of IT. IT is one of the biggest industries in the world, but at the same time, IT can sometimes, for me, it's had a horrible effect on me. It has made me, it's made me unreliable. It's made me angry. It's made me unhappy. I mean, it's taken more from me than it ever gave. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all is that yes, it is a good place that I work. It is an absolute wonderful place to work. It is a joy to be there. I feel very blessed to be there. But technology in terms of that has had a horrible effect on my body and a horrible effect on my mind. I'm not going to say that it hasn't because it absolutely has. Your experience may be different, but mine, it has been horrible for me. It has changed. For instance, a good example of this, I would say, is my son Isaac. He is my youngest son. He's 12. He comes to me. He sent me a text message one morning, and he said, "Hey, Daddy, I'm going to kill myself. I don't matter. Nobody loves me." Now, if you're finding your worth in a device, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall short because devices they're of no value. They literally have no value. None. This is what this video is about. It's about showing you that technology, although it can be useful and used as a tool to do great things, it can destroy somebody's life. And it has almost done that to me. I am starting to find that I need to be able to separate myself from technology, from work. And I can't. There's only one way to solve this problem. There's one way, and that's to leave. I don't see another option. I am burnt out. I'm done. I feel horrible all the time. I don't know. I'm unhappy. Now, that doesn't mean, hear me, disclaimer, I love what I do. I do. I love technology in terms of learning new things and doing things that are useful to my family, to me and my family. I love that. That part of it is awesome. But the other dark side of it is the late hours, the middle of the night, the stay at work till it's done kind of stuff. I mean, it's the nature of what it is. You can't change it. Now, I want to be very clear about this. I don't want to leave my job because I have a great job and great people I work with. But I can't seem to find separation between the two. And I have to have it. For me, for my health, I have to have it. Now, point 2 is what effect does this have on my family? Now, when I'm not there, this is what happened. Now, it's not my family's fault. It's not my job's fault. It's my fault. My ability to pay attention to my boys because of the exhaustion and the just sheer not caring at all, it caused me to not pay attention to my boys. Now, for me, for a man who loves his family so much, this is a horrible consequence of putting technology and learning and money before my family. This is what happens. Now, I don't know how you do that. I haven't figured out yet how to, and my dad's not here to ask. So for me, it's more a matter of how do I go from where I'm at now to get to where I want to be, at least where I think I want to be. I know that I can't continue like this, man. I have to have separation. Look, this phone right here, if it rings, I have to answer it. That sucks because I need separation from this. I have to have separation, and I can't get it. I cannot get it. So that's a problem, because when I'm at home, I want to be at home with my family. I don't want to have to worry about people calling me or people aggravating me or emails, or it just never stops, man. It never stops. That's what I said. That's what I'm telling y'all. There's an overabundance of technology. When technology is utilized, it's overutilized almost in every instance I've ever seen it. It is way overused. The consequences of that are that when it is overused, there's no peace for anybody. You never get peace. You never have time to just back away and say, okay, I got to leave this for a while. That's the consequences. Point 3. So I know that I've said all this, and you are probably thinking at this point, why don't you just leave, Chris? Because I don't think that's the answer. I really don't think that's the answer. Not at this point. I think the answer is that I'm going to have to figure out a way to do it. I don't know. Maybe leaving is the only way. I don't know. I really don't know. Me and my wife have tossed the idea around of moving to Texas. We've tossed that around quite a bit. We could get a lot of money for our house. A lot. Like a lot. Way more, way over what we paid for it. But at the same time, if we sell our house, then where are we going to go? That means I got to find a new job. I got to go somewhere where I can do something else. And maybe that is the answer. But I have considered actually getting out of technology. I have considered it multiple times. It's not the technology's fault. It's burning me out. I don't know why. I don't know why it's burning me out like this, man. I don't. It is. I'm exhausted all the time. Now, that doesn't mean I need to eat better. I need to exercise. I need to do all those things. And that's stuff that's on my plan. It's stuff that I want to do. But I made this video's heavy, man. It's hard for me to make this because it's something so personal to me. I want y'all to understand the effects that technology can have. It's good to chase your dreams. It is. It absolutely is. I got my dream. But now I'm finding out that my dream is turning into my nightmare. And I don't want y'all's dreams to turn into a nightmare for you. You know, it's, don't get me wrong, I love this stuff, man. I love to learn. I do. But it's killing me, man. It's burning me out. And I got to figure out, I don't know if I can figure out a way to get around it. I just don't. I just don't. It's nobody's fault. It's just what it is. And I really want to figure out a way to get through this, to get over this, because I love what I do. I love the people I work with, but I love my family more. And in the end, my family means more to me than they do, than my job. My job is not my family. My job is my job. I have friends there, but they're my friends. They're not my family. My family is here. People need to understand the distinction between those two. Like, now there are some people that I felt like were family in the past, but at this point, you know, y'all, I'm really with a heavy heart making this video because I want y'all to understand what can happen if you can't handle it correctly. It can become something way worse. Your dream can be a nightmare. And I don't want that to happen to you. So this is my advice to you. If you are struggling right now to get through a job and you don't know what to do, I truly don't know what to tell you. I don't. Not at this moment. Now, if I find out something later, I will make a follow-up video and I'll let you know. But at this moment, I don't have an answer, y'all. I just don't. I got to do something because it's hurting me. This job is hurting me. This life, this technology life it's killing me, man. It really is. It's weighs heavy on me all the time. And I feel like I got this big boulder on my shoulders, man, and it's not good for me. So that's what I'm going to tell you, is that if you are struggling right now with something like this, maybe you should reevaluate the situation you're in. Maybe you should look, well, maybe I should not be doing this. Maybe I should do something else. I did at one point, in all honesty, consider leaving this field. I have. I've considered it a bunch of times, but it pays really good. So that's, y'all, I think we've come to the end of the video. And in conclusion, I really want to stress this. If you're unhappy, get out of it. Really. I mean, seriously. If you're finding no separation between work and home, that is a bad problem. That is a serious problem that needs to be corrected now. If your family means more than your work, then you need to leave. It's that simple. Maybe that is the answer. I don't know. I really don't know. But I made this video for all of you so that you could see the end result of what a dream turning into a nightmare can be. And like I said, disclaimer, it is not the place I work. It is not the people I work with. It is something, it's the way that I handle it. I don't handle it right. And it just overwhelms me, man. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just, it's burning me out, man, quickly too. It's like burning a candle at both ends, man. It's going to burn. It's going to hurt me. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all today. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do technology because it is a great field. It pays very well. It does. But there is a lot required. Remember, if you get paid really good, there's a lot that's required from you. And let me tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot that's required. Do I regret getting into it? No, I don't. Because I know I'm good at what I do. I've learned a lot of stuff, and I mean it's been very good. I mean, it really has. But I got to say at the same time that y'all, man, if you're not happy, leave. I'm telling you. Don't wait till you get to the point that I'm at, to where you're unhappy and burn out. Do it before then. Y'all, I know it was heavy. That was a hard video to make, but thank y'all for watching. And until the next video, which I'm hoping to be content filtering in the whatever the Apple app is that I've been talking about, because I did one with Google, so I'm going to do the Apple one soon. Thank y'all for watching. Till the next video, thank y'all for watching. I love each and every one of you. And remember, if you're not happy, then you're the only one that can change it. And until next time, peace, y'all.